Hello and welcome to Scripture Journaling with Ladybug Chronicles. Today I am going to be journaling Genesis 9 verse 6, which says, "For in the image of God has God made mankind." The page that I'm looking to do, I'm going to try to attempt to do today, is the one that I got from Worthy Written Words called Made in His Image. So I'm going to attempt to do some new techniques today using little bubble wrap scraps, some pigment ink, and these cute little Polaroid cutouts. So what I ended up doing was finding a picture of myself, and then I cut it out. So I'm going to tape it to this here. And then I found a picture of Jesus on the cross, and I'm going to stick that on that. And then we're going to do something a little fun with this one here. Today's technique is going to be using bubble wrap, and then I'm going to kind of do some watercoloring effects using the pigment inks here and a watercolor brush so we can make this beautiful little camera pop out. Right now it's just plain black and white, so we're going to give it some color here in a minute. So let's go ahead and we'll start with the page first, and then we'll go and start working on the elements. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt here, like I said, my very first time here. I'm going to make this in the, use my plastic one just so I can get a harder surface. And I think what I'm going to do, let me see if I can find something here that I can put underneath here that will be a little bit harder. So I have something, let me see, give me a second here. That way I have a little harder surface here to work with. So when I press down on the bubble wrap, it'll kind of press down a little bit more, and plus I'll have the surface here so I don't have to worry about going over the onto the pages behind it. So let's get started. So I have picked up a pack, which is this guy right here. I took the back off, so give me a second. I don't want to dump the thing. Anyway, it's called Versamark. It's a 12 pack of the Dewdrop ink pads. I picked this up at my local Hobby Lobby for $29.99. And it comes with a dozen colors, which is perfect because it had the 4 colors that I wanted to use, and then I'll use those probably in some future layouts. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm not really sure what color I want to go ahead and do, so I think I'm just going to start with my favorite. I love this color. This is one of my favorite colors. I have 2 Bibles with the cover that are this color, and I have my peripheral planner is also this color, so I'm a little fond of the teal color. This is called Turquoise Gem. All right, let's see here. So we're just going to take this, and then I'm just going to kind of put it right here, kind of rub it around a little bit like so. Make sure we got it all down, and then just lift up. Ooh, that's so pretty. So I'm going to use a bubble wrap for each different color so we don't get them mixed up. So we'll start with, so we did that one, and then the next one is Mango Madness. That's the next color I'm going to go ahead and use. And then just like that one, I'm just going to kind of blot around here a little bit, kind of add a little more in the center, a little less on the outside to kind of blur out. And then I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to kind of line it up a little bit here, maybe overlap a smidge, and then just push down. And then lift up. Oh, it's looking good so far. Kind of like it overlapping. It looks good. All right, so now we're going to move on to the next color. I think we're going to, you know what, I'm going to do the pink on this one. I think that will look good next to the yellow. This is called Pink Grapefruit. Let me move this guy out of the way. Get a fresh page here. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to try to do it a little bit lighter. Let's see. Actually, these pads are very inky, so you don't really need to press down a lot on them. All right, so I'm going to kind of go right here and then press down. And then left up. Oh, yeah, I like that better. Not so much ink. All right, and then the last color is called Tea Leaves. And we will do the last one here for that one. And then I'm just going to lightly tap, 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 tap. Okay, perfect. All right, now we're going to take that and then just line that up like so. And then pick up. Ooh, I love it. That looks really good. Very fun. So I'm going to take the heat gun here and kind of dry it super quick here, so I might fast forward this part of the video. Okay, I'm going to get a fresh clean one since I don't want to smear this paint all over everywhere, so I'm going to get a fresh one here. Probably don't need it, but I'll leave it there just in case I do. So I do want to highlight the verse here. Let me see if I can find a nice pretty colored pen. Let's use this pink one here. So let me go ahead and highlight this guy so we know that this is the scripture that we're referencing. All right. All right, so the elements that I have here, you know what, let's go ahead. I'm going to move this forward a little bit here for a second. And I hope you can see this. I'm going to attempt to do a little watercoloring here. I'm going to use this. I picked this up at my my local Michael's called Artist Loft. It's the palette paper pad. Comes in 40 sheets, maybe $5 or $6. My goal here is to kind of take the pad and then just kind of dab it a little bit, like so. And then, where did I put my, let's see, I buried them, there we go. And then just take my brush here, dip it in a little bit of water, get it nice and wet, and then just kind of brush it on. Let me get a little wetter here. Just kind of brush it on here. And then we're going to take this guy over here, and then we're just going to paint. I'm going to paint on this here, so I'm just going to paint it. I don't know if you can see that. Can't tell if you can see that, so let me move this way here so you can kind of see. If I can move it up a little bit. So here I'm just painting it kind of like a pen. And I'm just adding the colors here. As I go around. I'm not the best colorer, so I may go outside the lines, but it does look really pretty though. Okay, let's give it a little bit more. You want to give it a little wetter, dab it a little bit. Okay, we'll come in here where the hearts are. Paint there. That looks good. All right, maybe I'll make this a little darker. Can I give this little camera thing a little color? Very pretty. All right, so I'm gonna move on to a different color. Let's, I'm gonna pop a little of this color. Don't really need a lot. And then I'm gonna make the pen, the brush nice and wet. Kind of go in here and break it up a little bit. And then color away. So I will probably fast forward this part of the video so you don't have to see me fine tuning all of this coloring. And then I will see you on the other side. like how this turned out. Looks really pretty. So we will put this aside for a second here, and then let's go ahead and adhere these to the back of this guy here. I'm just going to use my double-sided craft glue here, my glue runner. And it looks like I'm going to go over the lines, but it's okay, I'll clear that off in just a minute. Let's see if we can go. It's going to make me go up here. Okay. And then I'm just going to stick that. Oops, no. All right, perfect. Okay, so there's that one. I chose my picture because it says, for in the image of God has God made mankind. So he made me, and I have a picture of God because God made me and he made you. He made us in his image. Fun with that. A little too much glue on there, but we will figure it out. I'll just rub through here and get all that glue off. It's kind of sticking out here because the frame is bigger. Well, the frame is smaller than my glue runner, so. All right, so there is that. So let me take this guy. We'll use these puffy dots here. Use 3 of them for my camera. And I'm not sure. Let me see if I can move this back just in case. I'm going to set this, I'm going to put that right here. All right, so I got my camera going on. So move that out of the way. So let's see here. This almost has all the backing you need here. And then we're going to put this little guy. He's kind of fun. We're going to put him. Let's see if I can. Don't need a bunch of glue. So I'm going to put him right here on top of this. And then Mama. Alright, take these little itty bitty tape, little letters. And because they're so tiny, I'm not sure if I'm going to get these straight, but so I think I'm just going to force it to be messy. And it says made in his, I think it says made in his image. So we're going to put my These are fun little tiny letters. See if I can get them all. All right, last one. All right, that looks super cute. And then she has some cute little embellishments she's added. So I'm just gonna kind of add those around here. Like that. Got a nice big heart. Oops. Let's see where we can put this guy. I'm gonna put that right here. Maybe that might not have, it's not gonna stick. Oh, there it goes. Push down really good. All right, that's super cute. It's actually a very simple layout. I like it. Very cute. Let's see, I'll put this guy right here. I got one more little guy. Oops. I think I'll put that right. That here. All right. So there is the layout for Genesis 9:6. For in the image of God has God made mankind. I will go ahead and put the supplies that I used today in the descriptions below of this video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. God bless.